Hi. Hello, hello. I'm going to be doing two things at once this stream, I think. So, actually three things at once. I have to organize properly. I can finish one faster than the other. Um, Interesting day today. I spent a lot of time doing a bunch of random stuff, but I have food now, so. Okay. Wrong thing. Okay. Basically that dumb. Okay. Setting things up. Alright. I'm going to be arting in the background of everything today, so. Still have more stuff I want to get done, so. 2 in 1 today. I might be talking to myself right now, but, you know, that's fine. More work. Oh, I know. I know what I could do. Okay. Back into the swing of things. Okay. Bum 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 bum. That looks fine, I think. I would pull up what I'm doing, but, I have to save it. It's work for a different stream, so. I actually just literally can't. I gotta keep it a bit of a surprise, you know? Can't give away all my cards immediately. Okay. That's good enough. And then I'll go here, and then I'll go here, and then I will put that there. Awesome. I'm finally sorting and organizing some of my files. This is wonderful. Shit's going where it needs to go after I do it. Okay, next one. What would be fun? Hold on, I have to write that down on the side as well. Okay. Hello. Maybe it's time to turn the stream times back. Yeah, I probably... You're thinking that I should move them by like an hour forward or an hour back? I kind of forget how this one works. Should I move this one an hour back? Hi. Hello, hello. So... I am, what's it? I'm gonna be doing a bit of background work while the rest of this, while stream goes on. Because I have one other stream set up. I'm setting myself for. So I'm doing a 2-for-1 right now. If you are in the Discord server and go to the, what's it? It would probably better to poll it. Yeah, that is probably a good idea. Hi, Nuz. Okay, I'm gonna show off one thing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show off one thing, because I just think this one's the best one to show off. So, it's Aurora. Hello, Ghost Crab. Welcome in. So, in preparation for a different stream, I've been doing a little bit of work for it. The most I will show you for now is this. I'm working on a different stream while streaming this one. I'm min-maxing right now. So I'm just gonna be like arting on the side. God, I never knew how to use my art program until like recently, and I think that's a really sad thing. I've been using it for years. I didn't know that if you clicked space in CSP, you could just grab and then move. You didn't actually need to zoom in and zoom out to move. Oops, we just got a teaser for that other stream for a second. Exactly. Another stream that will happen. Who pray tell is this silly cat fella? It's the shop. It's the shopkeeper. It's that's what that creature is. It's the shop. Yep, you're gonna see. Why is my Twitch so broken? You're gonna see more about that one when that stream happens. I can't promise it's happening soon because scheduling is a bitch, especially now. But they shall sell us ego gifts. Exactly. Oh God, speaking of a shop. Okay, if we're thinking of a shop, right? This is a perfect conversation topic. We're thinking of a shop. What do you think a shop would sell? Theoretically, what do you think a shop would sell? We got to get ideas out on paper here. In fact, you know what? I'll let you join me for this part of it. Is my Twitch broken here? Probably, because Twitch chat is famously broken. Potions and brews? I agree wholeheartedly. Let's get on that potion making. Trinkets and artifacts. So true. And a gun. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I can't check what these specific ones are, right? Like this, probably? A shop sells wares if you have coins. Exactly. Actually, I should draw a coin first, right? We need coins. That's so true. How else are you going to shop without a coin? So let's draw a nice circle and put... No, I'm just gonna color it in and that's it. That's a coin. Coin is... Bang, coin done. Awesome. Coin making. Let's save this. Let's export this as a thing and then put it in there and name it coin. Rusty commemorative coin. Oh my god. Hung Lu's gonna hit a mean combo and kill everything in one move. In fucking turn 1, everything dies. I love the commemorative coin for that. I love how he broke the game and I had to, like, not allow him to have fun anymore. Sorry, not him, everybody else to have fun. You wanna look at literally anything? How can I make this about Limbus? That's literally me every time I do anything ever. Okay. Let's think about it. We mentioned potions. I'm gonna draw a potion now. Let's go like that. And then kind of like push that in that way. Drag that down. Flatten this out. There you go. That's a potion base. But we gotta think more about this. It can't just be like any regular potion, right? There has to be something. There has to be something in there, right? Like what's it gonna do? So here's my proposition. I'm going to put like 4 different colors in here and then just call it a day. And we'll do like a red potion, or we can do a green potion. What if you just dumped a box of glitter in it? That's a great idea. Hold on. We'll do this potion. I'm gonna do like one other color beforehand, so I'm gonna do like a blue potion as well. Alright, a blue potion. And that's 3 potions. Now, you said a potion full of glitter. Hold on, watch this shit. Let me do my wavy at the top, but this is gonna take forever, actually. I'm gonna do it anyway, though. So, a potion full of glitter feels like it would just kind of look like the worst thing you've ever seen ever. And the most time-consuming. It's just like, listen, it's like glitter in every reality, in every sense. It's annoying as shit the moment it gets anywhere. So this glitter is, in fact, going to go everywhere. It's just... I'm just gonna keep spamming colors around until there's literally no more room. The gay potion, exactly. Yeah, that's what it's gonna do. You buy it, you immediately gay. If you already are gay, then like there's no side effect. You're just gayer. It's like an exponent. You just multiplies against itself until the end of time. You throw it at, what's it? Oh, wait, there's actually an easier way to do this. Probably agency. Oh, God. He makes anybody gay, no matter what it takes. This is kind of relaxing, honestly. I didn't expect putting fucking glitter in a bottle would be... It's because I don't have to care about, like, anything. I just have to put things in places until, like, I get an end result. That's a pretty easy thing to do. At least when I'm just kind of spamming them around. God, this thing's not gonna come out for fucking weeks. Alright. What I'm gonna do, my master plan, once I get a bit more of this down, to really give it that glitter feel, I've discovered one funny way I can go about this. So, if I just do this, then I have enough around everywhere now that this is just gonna increase the noise for, like, continuously. And there you go. That is, in fact... Oh, there's gaps in it, I can tell. You know what I'm gonna do with the gaps? I'm just gonna combine all these layers. And then I'm going to erase around the edges. And for the gaps, I'm just gonna put a thing underneath and then spam one color and have that be my background color for this. All right, perfect. Okay, now just go down here, do this. Let's grab this color, this purple. And then down here, I just realized I have to switch to like a pen that doesn't have a shape to it. A shaped pen is really fun, but also not really when this is happening. Not when I'm trying to fill in gaps, you know? There you go, that's glitter. That's a glitter potion. That's a glitter potion if I've ever seen one. HRT, we're talking about what this potion would actually do. It's full of glitter. Okay. Perfect. So we have glitter potion, the blue one, the green one. The sexuality swap. Oh, yeah, it's the gay potion. Love that no one said the basic health or mana potion went straight to shit posting. I love that. That's so fucking perfect for this, honestly. My ultimate goal with these potions is to just not have any of them. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what any of them do. I don't know what they do, and therefore nobody else should. Let's do a pink potion, and that's the final one. I have to do rough pen, though, because rough pen is just kind of pretty, so... Okay, perfect. And that's another potion done. Okay. And... let's close all this off in a folder. A folder of potions. So we have a potion, we have a coin. What else? What else could we sell? What else would a shopkeeper sell? You know, a bomb? So true. Hold on. I'm gonna draw the first type of bomb that comes to mind. Hold on. Here you go. That's not properly height done. There you go. That was English. Okay. Bomb, and lamp oil. So true. Hold on. This is a pipe bomb we have now. Let's just fill it in with like any random color. Bang, and then let's give it some highlights of like a lighter gray. Where like I'll close off this part here and then this part here, and then I'll just pop, pop. There you go. That's a pipe bomb if I've ever seen one. Whoa, 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 pipe bomb, so cool. Don't let Miku see this one. He's not gonna make it to our next concert. Okay. Perfect, that's a pipe bomb. Next one. You know what will be something really good, but, what will be something really cool to buy? I know it'll be really cool to buy, hold on. I have to just, like... This would be really funny, but it would be really time-consuming. This would be really time-consuming, but it would be so funny. I was really tempted to draw a photorealistic horse and then just have that be a thing, like, in the fucking shop. Like, everything else is super, like, shitposty, and, like, I drew it in 5 seconds, and then I spend, like, the rest of stream drawing a fucking horse. Honestly, that would be really funny, but, I will draw a fishing rod instead. Because I don't want to fucking draw a horse for the rest of stream, actually. Despite how funny that is, I, like, don't want to. I just don't feel like it. Fishing rod, alright. And all right, fishing rod is here. What will it do? I don't know. It'll fish something like a fishing rod does. Okay, but what if the rest of the stream was drawing a realistic horse though? I could spend the rest of stream drawing a horse, honestly. That could be the rest of stream. We started it trying to do one thing, and then I decided to draw a horse for the rest of the stream. I've never drawn a horse, like a photorealistic horse before, by the way, or a horse in general. How about an amulet? I could draw a cursed amulet. Okay, here's an awesome idea, actually. I draw an amulet that, when you, Invader necklace, that is a good idea. I'm gonna draw a cursed amulet, that when you wear it, I'm gonna make it so, like, something happens, but, like, only in a very specific situation. That sounds really funny to me. Like a necklace that only activates if you say something or if something happens in a specific way. Oh wait, no. I know what the perfect fucking next thing to do is, actually. Here, I'm gonna draw some awesome sunglasses first. And then I'm gonna draw an amulet. Super necklace that makes you sing chat every time. Yeah, if you buy it, you just have to say chat every time you talk. Sounds like a game changer bit. That's wonderful. I've only seen the shorts for it because I don't pay money for services, except for when I do. Except for when I'm hypocritical and do. Okay. I can't draw sunglasses is what I've discovered here. I'll draw them front-facing. Because I guess that would make more sense, all things considered. I don't make money for services, except for when I do, and I save. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I ideally don't spend money. I should draw Khan as a member of the middle. I could totally see that. Khan does give middle vibes. One of his favorite IDs is Middle Sinclair. So. Not too shocking. Because he's fucking purple. I mean, sadly, yeah. Sadly, he is purple. Bang. Sunglasses. Glasses for the sun. And then... No, wrong one. And then... Awesome. So, and you are 7 Association. I honestly like their outfits, so that's perfect. I like the 7. They're pretty neat. They're pretty swell. My idea is, here are some pretty sick sunglasses, but they make you blind immediately. You're just instantly blind when you put the sunglasses on. So that's that was my next idea. We're thinking of a cursed object. It's the sunglasses. You're not allowed to see the screen if you put them on. You have to turn off the stream if you have those sunglasses on. You can't look at it, but you could only hear it. That's awesome. What would be the next awesome thing? We're talking about an amulet, right? An amulet, a cursed amulet, or not just a cursed, just an amulet in general. What was I looking for? I missed some Twitch messages, so I want to go back and look at them. Oh, right, an amulet. Okay. Before I draw an amulet, actually, I was thinking about doing this one as, like, maybe a contractual obligation. So, I'm gonna do it first, before I draw amulets. This one's gonna take, like, a second longer than drawing a couple of amulets and, stuff like that. What's a good reference photo? That's a good reference photo. Okay. Placebo amulet that artificially boosts your confidence. That's a good one. Yeah, no, I should do that. Just make all the amulets, like, physically do something to you. Like a buff or a debuff. Alright, let's fulfill my contractual obligation to nobody but my own mind. I wonder how long it'll take for at least I'm thinking maybe one person will understand this before anybody else does. Actually, probably we'll be the only one to understand it. If I'm being for real, I was thinking about doing this one, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then the talking started happening, and I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. Wasn't even mentioned in the chat yet, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, why not? You know, why not just do that? Okay. Let's go. It goes like bop, bop. No, it goes bop, bop, bop. Like that, and then down, and then down again. I feel like I've made a mistake here. Maybe like this, that. That's a little bit better. I don't think I can get much better than that with my own lazy. Okay. Actually, before I draw that next part, I should draw this part first. Okay, perfect. And then drag over, bop, drag over, bop. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. I don't need to, so I'm not going to. I'm not gonna overdo it. Not this time. Okay, and then I'm gonna just kind of warp it into place because I don't feel like drawing it again. Perfect. That's warped indecently. They're all from our office, Fire Fist office. Close, but not it. Close, but you're a little bit off. I think in a few more steps, maybe it'll be more understandable. And then this one kind of comes up, over, and then goes down, and over. Okay, perfect. Here, I'll even just do this next part early. There you go. Nocturnal sweep? Yep, you are correct. It is in fact that. I did decide that this is what I was going to add next. Because I was thinking, what's something that I can draw that would also work for the I just put it everywhere? And this is like the literal perfect thing I could think of, and I kept thinking, no, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna, and then I just did it anyway. I let my intrusive thoughts win this time. So now we have this guy. He's gonna be here. He's gonna do his thing. I still need my awesome reference for this one because I don't know how to draw this guy. It doesn't really have to look like a modern art, like a piece of art. It just has to look like a thing, or you can understand that it's a guy that wants to shank you a lot. But like, that's the important part. It doesn't actually have to look too great. Yeah, I have realized that I've caused an issue for myself by not just making this larger. If I just make this larger and have it come across here and then go up. I have to make this part larger too now. I have to expand outward for basically everything here. Because I made the thing too small. Now it's properly sized, maybe. It's better than before, and it also means that I can obfuscate, hide more details. I was gonna think of a cool, awesome word to sound smart, but then I forgot that word, so. Instead, I'm just gonna give up on that word, actually. Oh god. I forgot this is on 2 separate layers. I don't want to merge them yet, so I'll just do that. And then, I saw a Twitch message, but I didn't read fast enough. Obscure? That's it. Obscure is the thing. Sleeping demon, exactly. It's a sweeper. The guy that, just a little guy. Or a little thing. I don't really know what it is. Nobody does. But he does exist, and that's what matters to me. Kind of. Oh, I switched my pen around at the end there. Okay. And then I erase that, and I drag this down and over, maybe, or I erase that, and then I just kind of like place it a bit differently, like do that, that. Go up and around, and then go here, and then drag an arm down off of this. Just has to look like a guy. Just has to look like a dude. That's all that matters right now. I don't really care about making it look really good. So if I do, then I'm gonna be here for literally ever, and there's like no point. There's literally 0 point to go too crazy on it, so I'm not going to try. Despite how much my brain keeps telling me I should. That's literally every time I try and draw like a shitpost art. I'm drawing it and I'm like, but what if I made the fucking Mona Lisa every time I tried? Like, what if I made the coolest thing ever instead of just a shitpost drawing that I came here to do? And then I never get anything done. Okay, well, because I keep upscaling it, I'll just merge the layers. Because I keep upscaling it ridiculously, I'm gonna shrink it and then redraw the whole thing, but also I have to stretch it out a little bit. I feel like I've gone too thin with this guy. I've gone too thin. And this arm is too long, actually. 20-minute adventure, in and out, comes back with mainline art that took 20 hours, quite literally. No, that's literally every time. This is why I have such a hard time with like art practice, because I'm like, it has to look like the best thing I've ever drawn, or else I'm sad now. This is why art practice takes so fucking long. I needs to be the best thing I've ever produced, or else I'll be like, but what if though? But what if it was the best thing I ever made? I could think of all the things I could do to make it better, and then I just don't, and then I do it and it doesn't really turn out the way that I want, and I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't have tried. And I really shouldn't have, honestly. Because, like, I was not intended to try, I was not in the mood to try, and now I've just made it worse. That's what we're hearing about all the art struggles. I'm relating to it, but only because I make Geometry Dash levels. I mean, that's still a form of, like, creativity, though. Like, it doesn't... I'd say it's pretty much... It's still in the same boat, in a way. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to redraw this whole thing because, you know, I would like it to fit to the actual scale of the pen. That's why I have to redraw it. Also, I just realized putting this thing next to everything else I've drawn for this is gonna be really fucking funny, because this is the definition of I spent too much time on it comparatively. Everything else is like what would be funny? This one's like I'm literally referencing something directly and staring at it while I keep going. This is gonna be such an awkward comparison to everything else. It's like everything else is like chibi and low quality, and then suddenly there's like the halfway, there was some decent effort put into it fucking sweeper out of nowhere. Okay. That's one leg in. And this is gonna be the other leg in. God, I think one of the funniest parts about art for me is looking back at my, like, the art I used to do before I did digital and being like, wait, how the fuck was I that good at art at that time? I feel like switching to digital was such a, like, an important change because now I get to do digital art. But also, I feel like I, like, somehow lost everything I learned from physical art when I switched to digital. I forgot how to draw, like, immediately. And now the most important part about a fucking sweeper, which is just why this one looks so off. They need their backpacks where that contain unidentified red liquid. And then let's do that. Actually, let's shove this over a bit and then do that. And then do just out of nowhere. By the way, there's a sweeper here now. That's so fucking stupid. I like that. This is a funny idea. Okay. All right, time to match it all to the line width that I'm looking for. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble with this, considering how this pen works. Okay. Geometry is indeed a creative medium. In fact, the levels in progress right now. Sorry, the level in progress right now is what's it? Is the GD equivalent to an art study? Oh, really? Trying to kind of copy another creator's style because I played his levels and was like, man, this is fun and looks cool. I want to try. Oh, really? I wish you the best of luck in your GD art study. I gotta, like, learn how to do art studies. By that, I mean, like, learn from them. Like, I can do an art study, but I can't learn shit from it. Like, that's where I go wrong. Oh, right, I can just click space and then drag. Okay. We're at a point where I don't need my reference anymore. I can pull up chat in a more convenient way. Hi, Con. Only after having my top lip go completely numb, only after having my top lip go completely numb have I learned that my lips, are very soft. Hello, Con. Welcome in. How was your dentist trip? How was the scary dentist? Terrible? Cat had to go to the vet? Yeah, he had to go to the dentist. He had to get a checkup or something. I don't know. He had a... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that he had a terrible time at the dentist. Cat Cat had, wait, no, I already read that one. So this is like, compared to everything else that I've done, you are a cat. Yeah, I know. Hey, Con, how would you feel about being like a barn cat? How would you feel about that? Think about like the horses and everything else, mainly the horses. I've recently discovered that I really like horses. I've discovered that horses are like really funny. Too much outside. I could handle it for the sake of horses. Because horses are honestly like the silliest little things ever. 1 second. Okay, I got food, so I'm gonna switch off of drawing for a little bit. Like, I think the funny part about horses is, oh yeah, did you know that for horses, you actually have to do, or like, I've seen a lot of horse-related stuff where they do it. They have to do, like, training for horses to make them not as jumpy. And the training that they actually do for the horse to do that is so funny. It's just, like, some of the most mundane things just to make the horse, like, more used to create, like, random things happening so they don't freak out. Like, one of them was somebody was standing next to a horse and just opened an umbrella, and the horse ran away immediately. It's like these creatures will do crazy shit that gets themselves hurt, but you open an umbrella near them and they just run off. They're very curious creatures, and I like them for that. I like how weird they are. Hold on, I just figured out a fucking awesome idea. While we're here, what would be an awesome one? Horses are more scary than chickens, right? Horses freak out really, really quick, it feels like. Well, unlike chickens, I don't think they know, like, I don't think chickens know that they're alive. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think chickens know that they're, like, able to perceive the world that they're in. I don't think chickens know, in general. Yeah, they just kind of exist. This is gonna be their background while I munch. We have horses now. It's Uma Musume all over again. I will say, that is one of my favorite things about Uma Musume getting super popular. The fact that it made horses, like, more on the public radar. Because they're just kind of stupid a little bit, and I like them for that. Like, they're like really big cats, it feels like sometimes. They're like a mix of dogs and cats, almost. Nature might hate horses, but I love them, so... That's the silver lining, you know? Actually, here's an interesting question for everybody. If you were to have a job working with, I'm trying to do the horses, lady. If you were to have a job working with animals, what would your limit be? Like what would your limit be on size and kind of animal? Or do you have one at all? Do you have any limit, or like, do you not have any limit, or like, do you have like a specific limit? Because I don't think I have a limit for animals, quite honestly. I could work with, like, I would want to work with basically everything. I can't think of animals that I would, like, turn down the opportunity to work with, you know? Maybe one animal, actually. Because I'm a bit of a bitch. I would not work with dolphins. I don't like dolphins, actually. I'd rather work with insects than dolphins. It's so true. Like, I already work with a dog. Yeah, when I say, like, work with animals, I guess, I more mean, like... Like, it's your job to take care of them. Like, wildlife preservation, or, like, doggy daycare, or, like, working at, like, a stable. Like, that thing where you work directly with the animals. Yeah, like in a you are their caretaker setting. I think an interesting one to work with would honestly be like alligators or crocodiles, because those things are like pure instinct and nothing else. You gotta be fucking careful of those things, but like... Like, they're, I feel like once you understand them a little bit, they're a bit easier. I'm trying to look at fucking horses. Why are there ads in my horse video? Cheetahs, because they're like big house cats with turbo zoomies. Did you actually know that cheetahs are raised alongside dogs, like specifically golden retrievers a lot of the time? Because they're really anxious. They're anxious as fuck. And what's it? And, the dogs can help them, like, loosen up. Several. Yeah, no, like, one retriever is enough to help a lot of cheetahs. It's literally... Quite literally, a golden retriever with cheetahs. Not what that says. Does that say several? servile? Oh, servile. I can't read. What's a servile? I need to look this up. I don't know what you are. That's near. Oh! Oh, another spotted cat. Oh my god, they have baby face. Oh my god, they have baby face. Big cat. Yeah, no, it's a big cat with like their body grows more than their head and their, oh my god, their head just stops growing. They look like they have baby face. They're actually just baby faced. Actually, I have a horse video that I'm thinking of. I think one of my favorite videos to describe horses as like animals is probably this one. Let me just move out of the way. Let me scooch out of the way. I like this video when it comes to horses. Let me scooch down. I like this one. I love that one. The horse doesn't feel like it, actually. Just doesn't want to do it, actually. And just decides to pull him away. Realizes that it's that much stronger than him. Actually, we're going this way. I love fucking horse shit. Like, they're so fucking weird. I love them. Morning. Hello. Welcome in. I'm eating while talking about horses. Sorry, I found something else that's awesome that I'm gonna put it on the background too. Don't worry about it. I have a crab behind me now. It's a crab eating an onion ring, so I have that on while I'm eating. He owes you money? Do you owe Ghost Crab money? I don't think he wants to talk. I think he wants to eat right now. He wants to chew on his onion ring. Yeah, he's look at that. He's eating on my dime. Wow. He's never gonna pay you back for that. I'm sorry, he's never gonna pay you back for that outing. You know, like, I don't even think he plans it. I don't think he actually has the money for it. I think he just said that he would pay you back, but like he actually like owes like 3 other people a lot of money too, and he's just kind of lying. Owes like $1,000 to a bunch of different people and still asks for more. SMH. I hope you enjoy that onion ring, crab, while you still can. Awesome, crab. Let's switch. Anyways, we watched a crab eat, and now it's time to watch me draw again. Foolish, the middle will take care of him. Exactly. Because the middle never forgets. They don't forget ever. Like a river crab, probably. I don't even know what kind of crab that is. All I know is it's a crab that's doing crab stuff. It's a crab that's eating. That's munching. Back to sweeper. So, okay. I just need to give you, like, to every person who doesn't know what's happening here, right? The reason why this sweeper is so funny to me, is because the amount of, like, genuine detail in this one compared to everything else is just so much higher that, like, it just stands out. It just stands out so much comparatively. Because, like, any other one, yeah, literally everything else looks like this. And then, like, out of nowhere, we get this. Everything else looks like that. And now we have this. So it's like I don't know how it happened, but the sweeper looks incredibly out of place now. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Having just like a really jarring sweeper is just perfect, honestly. Okay. I have awoken. Hello, Nat. Welcome in. I'm drawing a sweeper right now of Library of Arena and Limbus Company fame. And I was discussing how just completely out of left, how weird this looks compared to everything else that I'm drawing. Like, this one's just higher quality art in general, across the board, comparatively to what I was doing, because I, like, at least made it into a little guy, comparatively. Actually, the sweepers appeared in LobCorp, too. They weren't real in that game, though. Yeah, I mean, they did appear in LobCorp as well. I have fought them in LobCorp. They were pretty fucking easy, honestly. Although, I will say, when I first saw them, I overreacted a little bit. Did a little cheeky overreaction where I called an R-Corp the moment they arrived. I still love calling an R-Corp in LobCorp, even if it, like, is just entirely a bad idea. Remember the remembered Nocturnal sleeping and fucking shit himself? Yeah, right? I saw it and I was like, oh no. And, turns out, I will still abuse the fact that I can call an R-Corp and LobCorp, despite the fact that they just aren't they aren't that worth it at all. But it's funny, so I don't care. What's it? My grandma said crabs are useless, but some say it's edible. I don't think I've had. I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't had that kind of crab before. Heard people talk about eating it in general. Like, I wouldn't really know. Crabs do taste good though, but I usually have imitation crab because it's cheaper. You can thank T-Corp, by the way. It's kind of insane just how much, just how much reach T-Corp has in the city, and the PM lore at large. Oh, really? What the hell? Am I in danger? It's okay. It's okay, Crab. You're only in danger if I'm really hungry. If I'm really, really hungry, you're in danger. But I just ate, so you're okay. I ate shrimp, so I was like almost there on eating. I've eaten a lot of shrimp today, I've realized. No crabs though, only imitation crabs. I pinch. Well, I'll have you know, I'm okay with that because, listen, Crab is too good for me to care. I love crab too much. Shrimps can heck off. They're whiny jerks. Perfect, because I have a lot more shrimp I would like to eat. Because they taste good. And they're crunchy little sea bugs. T-Corp had a hand in LobCorp's Rewind? Of course it did. I'm not too shocked. T-Corp is kind of crazy. R-Corp's clone trials and W-Corp's trains. Oh, really? Okay. Imitation crab is mostly mackerel, but does have crab in it. Oh, really? I mainly have imitation crab and like sushi and stuff where like I think my favorite thing about imitation crab is was like I don't really think I think imitation crab versus real crab in like some scenarios just doesn't really fucking matter. Like they just taste the same. Of course, maybe not like every scenario, but like the ones that where it would have mattered, it just crab is crab. Chicken is chicken. Okay, let's do that, and then erase that there. Oh, that's the old one. What's it? I mean, king crab, go for it. They're pretentious as fuck. I mean, that's the one that I used. Like, I remember when I had king crab before. It's so good. Look up the Atlantic ghost crab and tell me you'd eat me. Okay, I'll look it up. Atlantic ghost crab. That's the wrong one. I'm trying to get like a size comparison. Could go good in a stew. More arting. Let's go. They're not very big, so you're not getting a lot of meat out of it. That's why I said stew, okay? You put anything in a stew, and, like, that basically, like, elevates it to a whole new degree. Because you can get so much more out of something in a stew than if it wasn't in a stew, you know? Like, think about it. You just, it's why, like, soup and stews are, like, just the most effective. They're just so good. They might not be, like, the best thing to have every day because they don't, like, it's too much of one thing. Now, a Tasman king crab or a coconut crab, those are some big... I would eat a coconut crab. I would eat a coconut crab and the other one. And I would eat big crabs. Small crabs have too little meat. It's like eating insects, except I would do that. I really have no... I'm really not, like... I have, like, a weird track record of things that I would eat if I had the option. Shrimps is bugs. Exactly. Shrimps is just sea bugs. Which is why I'm so sad that I didn't eat... So, in one of my science classes, there were... I forgot what it was. I think it was maggots, or like, I think it was. But somebody had brought it, like, one of the teachers had brought in these basically, like, dried maggots or something, like crunchy insects. And I was looking at it and I was like, I think I want to try that, but I didn't want to, like, my own embarrassment of standing up in front of like a room of people and going, I want to eat that bug, stopped me from trying eating bugs. So I didn't eat the bug as much as I really wanted to eat the bug. And, you know, I'll eat a bug someday. It'll happen. I'll get there. What's it? Crabs is spiders. Aren't they super closely related? Or not closely related, but aren't they like kind of similar? I thought I heard that one. God, this is such... I'm overdoing it so hard. This is funny as shit. I don't care. Everything is normal, and then suddenly nocturnal sweeping. Okay. After I draw this one, I still have amulets to draw. I still have other little things to draw. Roy would try and eat a coconut crab and end up Earl-hearted. You know, probably. I'll probably break like a coconut, you know? Oh, air-hearted. That's what I was... That's the word that I somehow couldn't pronounce. It's okay, it would be worth it. The chance of being able to have a thing that nobody else... That's a lie. That other people haven't eaten much before. I'm back. Welcome back. Was poppin'? I was talking about eating bugs at some point, I think. That's what I remember. I was talking about eating bugs at some... Can you not see my... Oh. I've realized a mistake. There you go. Sorry about that. I thought I was on the right screen. That's okay. I wasn't talking about what I was drawing anyway. I was talking about the fact that I would eat bugs if I was given the chance. The chance again, I should say, because I was already given that chance before. I was already... The chance of eating bugs was already placed upon me. But, I didn't take it. Because I didn't want to be that one person who decided to stand up and eat bugs. Who didn't say anything to anybody and then ate bugs. I didn't want to be that person. I didn't want that to be my legacy. I've eaten bugs. It's not bad. That's why I kind of want to try eating bugs. They honestly don't seem like they'd be that bad. They're just little guys, you know? Little guys that seem like they'd be a little bit crunchy. I'll have to pull a fucking Hachima and then put a big ass bug in soup on stream. And not soup, and ramen on stream. Maybe that's the reason I finally do like a hand cam stream, just so I can put a giant ass bug in soup. And that's gonna be my motivator from now on. If you hear me saying I'm gonna do one of those streams, expect a bug and soup pretty quickly, you know. You do give off what's it? You do give off 8 bugs and didn't speak to anyone vibes. See, that is true. But the sad part is I can't even say that honestly. Because I didn't talk to anybody, but I didn't eat bugs. That was the downside. I should have eaten bugs. I was given the chance to eat bugs, and I cowered it out. I could have had a legacy, you know. I could have eaten that bug, but I didn't. Instead, I regret it for years on end. That's the funniest part. So, okay, here's one thing I will say about, like, me and, like, high school and all that stuff. At the very end of the year, when they do that, like, big, like, the ceremony, right? I did not attend that. I didn't go there at all, actually. I didn't care. And when I had initially said, I'm not going, like, one of the, like, staff members said, like, oh, maybe you'll regret this. Like, what if you regret it down the line and you wish you would have went or something. Thinking back on it years later, the thing that I regret the most isn't that, and it's that I didn't eat the bugs that were provided to me by nature. I think that's the true thing that I regret from my time. I was given the chance to do something pretty fucking awesome, and I didn't do it. A bugs, graduation, exactly. Who needs to walk the fucking... They give you the thing that says that you did good, and then you leave. I don't need that. I need my fucking bugs. I need to munch on some bugs, honestly. Because I feel like bugs would taste good. Is my crazy hot take. Not really hot take, considering I've had Dragon agree with me that bugs is good. But, like, I would crunch on bugs. I eat shrimp. Shrimps is bugs, so, like, it's basically the same thing. I feel like if I told if I told people that I wanted to eat bugs, I wonder what kind of example I'd be, well, not example, what kind of, like, first impression I'd be setting if somebody walks in here right now, and the first thing they hear me say is I was ranting about how much I wish I ate bugs. Like, I think you would have, you would be in the right if you left and never came back. If you left, decided, no, I'm good, I don't want that, actually, and that was your, like, first and final interaction with anything that I do. Bugs is good. Texture depends if you see, but if you season them up, it's pretty much just, it's pretty much just any other food group. There's some bugs that I feel like I'd want to try more than other ones. There are some bugs that feel like they taste better than other ones. You've reached a 7-stream streak, by the way, Dragon. I don't know when they introduced that, but apparently you are on a streak of 7 streams. Which is pretty fucking awesome. I love sweeping nocturnally. Okay. Okay. This one has, like, literally the highest effort one that I've drawn today. Nothing else comes nearly close. They just can't match your freak. Exactly. Just gotta match my vibe, clearly. Your loss. No, you're supposed to obey me. The seven Aurora streams. It's so funny that you mentioned that because it has fucking Undyne. I didn't mention it when I said it originally, but it has fucking Undyne in the message that said that you've watched 7 streams in a row. Fucking built-in Undertale reference. No way. Unless you, like, made that yourself, or, like, we just actually did catch an Undertale brain rot in the wild. Some wild Undertale brain rot. This is so much different than everything else I've done, and I honestly am all for it. I'm all for this just completely out there fucking thing to be drawing on this. I will overuse this, by the way. By overuse it, I mean use it in the first place, so. I'll put it on there, and it'll be... I wrote that message, like over an hour ago, what's it? Like, over an hour ago, and thought it didn't go through. Oh, it did come through. It just came through now, instead of, like, earlier. I got hit with your Undyne message, finally. Okay, I feel like sometimes shading stuff with the color red is a bit annoying, because you either get like it's either like bloodshot red or like tomato red, and I can't seem to get a different kind of red. They're like two categories. Okay, that's that done. I am just going to save this one, considering everything I've put into it. God, I just realized this is just so over the top compared to everything else. This was supposed to be simple, little goofy drawings, but then now there's a sweeper in here now, and like I spent too much time drawing that goddamn sweeper. He's gonna sweep. Do Teto? Teto red? Okay, I feel like Teto red is like bloodshot red, I feel like. Well, like it's that color of red, you know? It's like the bright red. It's not like tomato red, which is like, well, it's like there's like the two spectrums of red. It's either I didn't sleep enough or okay, amulet time. It's amulet time. What is my first? I'm gonna draw a spooky amulet first. An amulet that makes you do something. I don't know. Let's draw it though. Amulet is basically drawn, because amulets are really fucking simple to draw. Oh, I've thought of a really funny amulet, actually. I've thought of a really funny way for an amulet to work. That's a bad color. Let's go green. There you go. Amulet. Okay. Amulet 1. Awesome, that's Amulet 1. It's time for Amulet 2 now. But, to get there, I have to draw something first. Actually, this won't be an amulet. It'll be like it'll actually just be a hairpin. It'll just be a regular hairpin. You know, it'd be really funny as a way to shill this fucking hairpin. I'll have a hairpin that, that's you. I'm gonna make you whatever shade of purple I feel like this time around. I feel like the funniest thing I could do about this hairpin, right, is Dude, a VSMT merch. Imagine. Oh my god. Yeah, everything that I draw here is actually merch ideas, and you're gonna buy this right now, actually. Sorry to spoil it all for you. I will be selling, that's bread. This is the merch, actually. This one. It's gonna sell for, $400, I think. I'll print it on a t-shirt and you can have it there. $400, please. Up front, actually. I think I've discovered from drawing this one of my favorite styles of drawing little guys. And that's just, if I'm drawing a little guy, I think I like drawing, like, normally you don't draw their necks because the neck is like, you don't really want to draw that part. For like chibi sometimes, you know? But I think I've discovered that it's really funny to just extend the neck until I don't feel like it anymore. Like, the neck just goes on forever. I think, how many items would that be? That's 7. Yes, no, that's still 7. Let's go to 8. Oh, let's do one more. What will be a little final thing? What's it? I mean, how many items do we have so far? We have 7. I think I'm gonna stop at 8. Oh, I just realized the 7 fucking the 7 items. Well, we're gonna stop at 8 with okay, I'm gonna draw a photorealistic horse now. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna draw a. Oh wait, I know what I'm gonna draw. I know exactly what I'm gonna draw. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. I have to specify, considering the world that we live in. Okay, awesome. Is that the one? No, it's gonna be this one. Okay. This is my final item. It's the best item of all. They're too small. Wow, they were so small that I needed to make them super large to fit to where they needed to be. And them having a weird line width doesn't really matter to me, considering what they are. Okay. And then I'm gonna draw all the weird details first. Oh, right, I got Night of Despair Rodian last night. Nice. She's fun. She's fucking insane. She's super, super good. Okay. Let's do that. and then that, and then fill that in there. And then, pop, pop. Then, now that I've done that, let's go. Okay. Hairpin acts as armor, not because it's magic, but because enemies won't hit you as Shut up, nuh-uh. my original idea with that one is I'm gonna use the one as like a shell for myself. Its power is directly correlated to how many subs on YouTube I have. Because I'm just like that. I'm just rude like that. Actually, let's slide this down a little bit. And then it's very cool that she can decide to win every clash if she wants, right? She's just better, actually. And then it's something that I'm working on. I don't think every person should have expected that this is what I would have drawn. I think this is like par for the course for me. I can't draw right now. What the fuck? What is the shape? How are you shaped this way? Who did this? Who made you like this? It's a seal. It is a seal. I'm just gonna draw the face of the seal. And then I'll just draw... Actually, no. I'm going a bit too far into the seal, like, detail-wise. It's making finishing the seal going to be really annoying. Because my initial idea was just... I'm just gonna go really round with it. I'm just gonna go... The way seals were meant to be. Seals were made to be big circles. I never knew how big the seal fandom was. Yeah, they're making a real big comeback this year. They're making a big comeback. Just like how these guys are big little guys. They're big old little guys doing their little things. I need to add some like your ears in so that like we kind of differentiate your head from the rest of you, you know? There you go. You can get a seal now. This is the most important thing that I've drawn for this for her. This is the most important one. Out of everything, the seal matters the most. It's gonna cost $700 million, and I'm just gonna make it blue. I don't care about coloring this one. It's the blue seal. It's the seal that's this color. He's just a guy. He's just round. That's it. That's the seal. That's the final item. It's a seal, and it costs like 4 billion coin. 4 billion coin. And he's just a guy. There you go. That's items drawn. Actually, I'm gonna make one change. I gotta make sure I add those eye highlights to my little guy, my little man. That he's just a little guy. That's all you need to know. He's just a very, very round little man. Is this because you didn't want to draw the rest of the seal and I just gave up a little bit early? Yes, but that's a seal. That's a seal if I've ever seen one. Okay. Well, time to save all of these as one thing. Time to save all these items. Alright. First one, coin. Bump. Export as PNG. Coin. Oh, I already have coin with PNG. Never mind. Coin already exists. Okay. Now it's time for potions. First potion. This is the red potion. It's different from the rest of them because it's red. So I'm gonna save it as the red potion. Export as PNG. And you are the red potion. Awesome. That's the red potion. And then we also need the other iconic potions, like the green potion. Can't forget about the green potion. So, let's pull up the green potion. Okay. And now the blue potion. Can't forget about the blue potion. That's the most important one. Yeah, of course, it's not the most important one. The blue potion. If you combine them together, you get an awesome potion. This potion, what was this potion called again? This was just fucking glitter. This is just glitter in a potion. I'm just gonna call it glitter. That's a file name. There you go, glitter. That's glitter. Yeah, that's literally just glitter. Like, that's not. Everything else is a potion. That one is just glitter. And now the pink potion. The pink potion. Awesome. The pink potion, and now we're done with potions. And now it's a pipe bomb. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pipe bomb. So cool. I wonder what happens if I... Alright, pipe. I have to capitalize my pipe bomb. Pipe bomb, alright. Pipe bomb complete. On to the next one. Fishing rod, right. Everybody knows fishing is super important. fishing rod. Did I spell that incorrectly somehow? Probably, but that's okay. I kind of forgot if fishing rod was, in fact, 1 or 2 words, so I made it 2 because I am built wrong. This is sunglasses. Everything needs a fishing minigame. Exactly. You're not really living if you aren't fishing. Maybe that's an item I should have made. I should have made the fucking fishing hat item. And this is the amulet. The green amulet. If you have the green amulet, something happens. But it only happens, in certain scenarios. Okay, I thought of a really funny idea for the amulet. And I'm gonna think on it, actually. Yeah, no, that's really funny. Okay, I'm doing that. I'm not gonna say it, but that's gonna happen. Hairpin. So then that's the hairpin done. And this is the round seal. Awesome. Okay. Let me just look at this here and just think some more. I need more things. I need more things. Actually, is that one on there? No. Okay. Well, there you go. That's a new thing. What's some more awesome things I can come up with? Did I write that one down? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, well, I'll write that one down. That's another one. Okay. And then that's another one. And then this one. What should I put here? Oh, I know a fun thing I can put. Alright. Okay. Alright. How long have I been live for? I've been live for almost 2 hours. Okay, I'm probably going to end soon then. So, question for everybody then. What's a random thing? Think of a random thing. Think of something completely random. I want ideas now. I'm not gonna tell you what they're for, but I want ideas. Any idea your brain can think up. Burger. Okay, perfect. Hammed burger. Okay. Your mind is stuck on fish? Okay. Honestly, fish would be funny. Fish and burger. Okay. I'm gonna keep these ones in mind. Okay. TV remote? That could be an interesting thing. Oh, I know what the next... Actually, I just thought of one. Hi, Suriv. Hello. Welcome in. I'm ending very soon, but you got here just in time for me to ask for random ideas. We're talking about some... I wanna figure something out for one of my streams. All right. I'm so sorry for the end of the I'm so sorry you showed up just at the tail end of stream. Yeah. We might be ending soon, but we're still here for a little bit. Laundry basket about a furniture store. So true. So true. That one. Good point. Wait, I thought of a thing. Wait. I'm used to being hated by my comfort streamer. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Never me though, because I'm perfect in everything that I do ever. Okay. If it makes you feel better, I drew something. I arted all stream. Look at that. I did it for something, but I did art. I did draw for something. I did sweeper. And not only that, I'm just doing the bread again probably. No, don't worry about it actually. Don't worry about any of this. It's not important. There's a sweeper. Where is this one? I think I've made too many things and I've lost it. There you go. Here's this one. It's the next one over, isn't it? There you go. Shop. Anyways. That's all. Okay. Well, I need to keep arting. I have to art again for... What will be... Oh, right. Actually, wait. What will be... Are you making an RPG like since there are so many prompts? I don't know. You'll just have to wait and see. Does the shop creature have a name? You know what? You post it in the Discord. You figure that out for yourselves. You get to figure out what name it has. I don't know what name the shop creature has. I'm fine. The privilege of calling it shop creature though. just shop is the name. No, like you can come up with a name if you would so please. I don't have one in mind for the shop creature. It's just, I was thinking about the shop creature and I was like, what if I gave the shop creature like a, like what little outfit could I give the shop creature? And I was like, what if I should give it shoes and nothing else? And that's the idea that stuck. So now it has giant ass shoes. And Shop-kun, exactly. Just little shop guy. Okay, and then I'll do that, and then, no, it's not danger colored enough. No, that's too danger colored. It has to be like an in-between. Yeah, that's a good danger color. Well, I must go. I will leave the stream by myself before the stream ends. Well, if you go now, then you're leaving with a few minutes left of stream. How could you? But good luck with whatever you're going to do. Bye, 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 bye. Alright. What's another fucking awesome thing I can do? What's an awesome thing? I thought of the name Sherma, shop plus Germa, then I remembered. Yeah, I'll actually just draw Sherma. Pomeranian? No, that's perfect. Alright, what's another ghastly creature I can think of? Another horrifying, spooky little guy I can think of. No. I think I've figured out a spooky little guy I can draw. Mimics are a good classic. That is true. I will in fact draw a mimic. That's a great idea. Alright. I'll draw it like the old Minecraft chests where like it's one flat thing. It's one flat texture. Okay, awesome. And now here's the part where I save this one. Alright. And now here's the time where I'll do something pretty awesome with this one. Also, actually, one random off-topic thing that I want to comment on, because I've been watching something recently that's like... Before I end stream, I want to comment on something, because I think it's funny. Have you ever seen something before where, like, the actual where the pacing of it... Normally, when you think about something with, like, bad pacing, the pacing is, like, too slow or something, right? I've never had something or the pace or too slow or too awkward. I've never watched something where my main complaint with the pacing is that it's too fucking fast. Like, they jump from one moment to another one to the next in, like, with very little with very little time in between. Like, it's at one point everybody's having this conversation about something in a certain way, right? Like, things are happening in a specific way, and then out of fucking nowhere, like, suddenly something else is suddenly the next arc is like, or like you feel like when you're watching it, you think like, I feel like it's missing scenes. Like, I feel like I should be seeing things that aren't happening, you know? Like, that's kind of my complaint with what I'm watching, with one of the things that I decided to pick up and watch recently. I feel like they, like, skipped necessary scenes to move the plot along. So it feels like, yes, the plot is moving, and, like, I like the direction it's going, but it's getting there too fucking fast, you know? Like, I would have taken another, like, half an episode just to get there. Where, like... Like, I would have taken longer to get here, you know? Like, we didn't need to skip past that moment so fast. And every time I look at that series, I'm like, please, just slow down. Like, please, just... You don't need to be that fast. I don't know who's rushing you, but, like, please slow the fuck down. Also, I think my favorite adaptation of mimics ever in any piece of media comes from Dungeon Meshi. I think that's those are the best mimics. Like, they don't make mimics better than those mimics, you know? I like the idea of the mimics just being little crabs in chests. I think that's endearing. So every time I think about mimics from this point on, they're just little crabs. And nobody do it like them? Exactly. Like, nobody does it like they're like basically how to describe the Dungeon Meshi mimics. They're like hermit crabs. They're crabs that live in chests. Or like objects that could fit them. And I think that's really fucking cool. I like my chest crabs. My chest little goblin guys. But what's it? Okay. I think it's time for me to end. Thank you all for stopping by. I will see you all tomorrow to do whatever I have planned for tomorrow. I kind of forgot. But whatever's happening then is going to happen then. I'm playing, what's it? No, I Am Not a Human. I'm playing that game again tomorrow. Same time as this stream at the start. I could push it back if people really need me to. I think I might try it. I'm gonna try streaming an hour later next. I'm gonna try streaming an hour later next next week and just see what happens. It's 9 a.m. Oh, it's super early for you. Well, I am going to... Oh, wait, it's like actually polar opposite, because it's 9 p.m. for me. Anyways, I will see you all tomorrow for No, I Am Not a Human. Bye, 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 bye.